Good morning. This is a little ranting video, therapy for myself, and just update for people that want to know what's going on in the world in regards to true life, the truth. It's a little depressing because everybody is dependent and functioning on a system that is fucking fake. And I could go into my last video about the true system with Title IV flag and Commander-in-Chief Russell J. Gould, but I'm just going to give my own experience because we had our hurricane, and I don't know, I was in jail for Helene, so I didn't really experience that one, but I have experienced Hurricane Ian before, and this Hurricane Milton, it was up around there in regards to damage, but Hurricane Ian was a lot more powerful when I experienced, because Hurricane Milton, it did get a lot more windy and rainy, and there was times where it was hard to open the door, where Hurricane Ian, that was a constant, you were dodging branches and stuff if you walked outside constantly for solid 24 hours. Yeah, so this morning, we've been without power for, it's gonna go on 2 days now. So, and I'm sure that the workers are working as fast as they can to bring up power, but I filed for disaster relief, through the systems that, we acquire here, and that are supposed to be for the people when these type of situations happen. But my first application for Hurricane Helene is still pending, even though it's requires housing and stuff like that. And then I got an email from my bank saying that they were offering financial assistance loans. And so I called them. It's a credit union, by the way, so it's just a financial instrument, or I should say a tool agency or whatever. So they said that they're offering $5,000 loans at an interest rate of 4.5 or whatever if you qualify. Now, it's just, I called them, explained my situation, and talked to this lady for probably 20 minutes before we actually did the application process. Obviously my credit is shit, and it's not that I don't pay my shit, it's just I pay my shit and then they keep putting the extra fees on there, and I don't like paying for the fees because it doesn't make sense. It's fake money. And again, that money is ours. It comes out of our own Social Security, it comes out of our taxes, it comes out of my own, the original American trust. Either way, I'm not going to get into that. So obviously I didn't qualify for it, because if I did, I wouldn't be talking to this device, trying to give myself therapy and soothe myself. But I'm like, wow, so even in a disaster scenario, it's not war zone, but a disaster where you're in need of assistance, federal or people are paying attention to politics. They said that the FEMA or whatever hasn't even declared my county that I'm in a disaster area. So it's wow, I don't know, it's really weird. It's just a cognitive dissonance, and it's just total fucking mindfuckery, really. Even if I would consider myself a citizen of this fucked up government, they treat you like they don't care. Like they treat you. The system is designed for people to fail, and it's designed to take from you. To take. It's like, what kind of, I don't know. I was thinking about this last night because I couldn't sleep. What kind of generation or group of people set up or go along with a system designed to extract and steal and take from the next generations, and then also depend on them and think that it's that generation's job to stabilize the fucked up thing that generation and people prior to created. That's so fucked up. Like, that's all I'm gonna say for that. And, you know, people say, I saw somebody post, oh, we're fine here in Florida. And I'm saying, like, in comparison to, like, other places, like, around the world, like, in Gaza or, like, obviously that's a war zone scenario, but to just completely bulldoze yourself and say, oh, we're fine here. No, we're not. We just got energetically harvested and essentially fucking, like, it's not. It's not. Like, and you can't speak for everybody else when you say that shit, because you're in one location and another person is in another location in a different fucking scenario. Like, it's just, when you do that, you're comparing traumas, and that's just like, I get there's a prioritization, but if you don't heal and help yourself first, you can't help anybody else. So it's just like, why are people waking up? Like, and I'm walking across lawns and shit, and people have like Kamala and Biden fucking shit, or it's like, how are you guys in that fake fucking delusional world when people in real life that like to function in real life, tangible things, not of the fantasy that have no value, only unless the delusional person is like, oh yeah, my stocks, they are really good and we're gonna trade them in Congress and fuck everybody else over. Like, what world do you live in? I don't get it. I don't understand. And that's something that I'm having trouble with, because it's very frustrating. It's sad, really. It's really sad. So that's the update. The system is fucked. Like, people are just, they are having a hard time and are just in complete denial of the reality that they are living in a delusion when functioning in these systems. Yes, we need certain structures and systems to, like, navigate, like an ecosystem, to navigate this earthly plane. But if you're just gonna make up like monetary values and pull and just say you're going to give out like $5,000 loans and then deny them, like, what the fuck? First of all, who gave you jurisdiction to take money or take that energy from somewhere, and then, like, you didn't even know where it came from, so why are you offering out? Like, it's so fucking delusional. Everything is sacred. Everything. So it's just like, oh yeah, we're gonna take from over here, and that's corporate fucking delusional thinking. Delusional. If you're a corporation and you abide and follow its rules to the very T, you are in a fucking delusion. Okay? That's, like, get that through your head. You're utilizing a corrupted, fake, predatory against the younger generations and parts of yourself system.